Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be talking today a bit about my horrifying carnivore story. And it's not clickbait. It's not one of those videos where you watch it in 5 seconds like you think, oh, it's not a horrifying carnivore story. No, this is fucking shit. This is as bad as it gets. Okay. I know I'm not quitting carnivore. That's not what it is. But I'm seriously fucked off. Big time. Seriously fucked off. And it's mostly the commenters on my channel. People that email me, people that send me death threats, nasty shit I get online. It doesn't serve me. It doesn't help me. So I'm fucking wound up. So you're going to probably listen to this and probably not like it. Lots of thumbs down from a load of trolls and wankers out there. That's fine. I'm just trying to get on with life. And I need to vent my spleen. Long story short. Prepared some notes. I'm going to go through them and explain what's going on. So I'm a 30-year-old autistic man. I live with a trifecta of very shit conditions. None of them are actually my fault. So I've got chronic fatigue syndrome, CRPS, which is complex regional pain syndrome, and autistic spectrum disorder, all of which I'm diagnosed with. Now, what happened? Well, I was diagnosed when I was about 22 years old in university, something like that. Went through life as a young child, having a shit time, being ignored by my peers, not being treated with respect, treated like shit in the gutter. Long story short, and there's lots of people out there that made my life a fucking living hell. I did nothing to deserve it. I kept to myself, went through school life, minding my business, and I moved schools halfway through. And lots of bad stuff happened to me. Lots of stuff which many of you won't ever know. Some of you do. And if you do know that, you're privileged to know. And that means I trust you. Let's take that as a compliment, if anything. Now, the other things, chronic fatigue syndrome, I was diagnosed when I was 14. Then the other thing, complex regional pain syndrome, was as a result of a rugby, I'm not going to say accident, a rugby injury that happened when I was around about 13, 14 years old. Now, what happened was I was playing rugby in Italy as part of a school sports tour. And what happened was we were basically playing against adults illegally, criminal, as in I didn't want to play, I was forced to play. We didn't have enough numbers to make up the team. So I got mashed up, had a legal tackle, wasn't even holding the fucking ball. That left me with a crippled spine. So oftentimes you'll see me and think, oh, why are you sat in the chair like that? It's because I'm in fucking agony all the time. Baseline level of pain is 8 out of 10. That's with medication. I'm in pain all the time. It does not stop, does not let down, does not get better. And I'm bitter for it and I'm fucking wound up by it. So that's why I'm here, explaining my story, so I don't have to keep doing it over and over and over again. So you're not going to like this video, like I said, but this is the truth. This is the God's honest fucking truth. Now, what else happened? Went through life, didn't have proper surgeries, proper diagnostics, proper interventions, wasn't looked after by the NHS. They did a shit job. They fucked up my spine. Had a spine surgery actually when I was 27, about 3 years ago. And that was after God knows how long, without even a fucking x-ray. So I was hobbling around in pain throughout my entire childhood. I lost my fucking childhood, lost friendships, lost relationships because of it. Because some wanker decided to put me up against adults to play a fucking game of rugby. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. I'm pissed. Now what else? I do have some notes in, so I'm trying to get to the point properly. So that's where I'm at now. The spine surgery actually left me with a condition called CRPS, which is the worst pain condition in the world. It doesn't get better. You don't get remission from it. You don't get healed. People online that say they get remission did not suffer from the disease itself. They're lying or they're misdiagnosed. You do not get better from this condition. There is no remission. I've spoken to people in real life with the condition and there's no way in hell they're getting better. They only get worse. Now, what I'm doing at the moment is I train, exercise. I spend my whole fucking day biohacking, evading pain, doing everything I can in my life to make sure it doesn't get worse. Problem is, people intervene. They make it harder. I could go through so many things, believe me. But it is a living nightmare. So my time is short. I don't have the same 24 hours in a day that other people have. maybe 4 or 5 hours a day, most, on a good day. Nowadays, I get maybe 1 to 2 good days per month. That means I can leave the house, maybe walk the dog up the road for 10 minutes, 15 minutes, maybe go to the gym. That's about it. That's fuck all. So I have to work from home, in bed, lying flat all the time. That's how I earn my own money, my own hard-earned money. That's how I have to make some of these videos sometimes. Lying flat in bed, because I'm in so much fucking agony. I can't work any harder, and there's nothing more I can do to fix or resolve my issues. No, there is no drug. There is no fucking stem cell treatment. There's nothing I can possibly afford on this planet that I haven't already tried or been able to access that has been can in any way help me. I'm not saying this to be defeatist, but the fact is I spent fucking thousands on it. So if I get people below saying, but have you tried reading this book? Have you tried fucking mindfulness? Have you tried glucosamine sulfate? You tried omega-3? I've tried the fucking lot. The lot. Everything. My life evolves around evading pain. The time I have allocated each day is evolved around reducing everything. There's nothing more I can do. What I can do is hound other people to get me in a better position in life so I don't have to suffer any more than I already do. So that's where I'm at right now. Now, what I'm currently doing is waiting, as I've been waiting for fucking years, for the NHS to sort their asses out and work out what the problem is and how they can fix it. Problem is, there's no resolve. So I'm just basically chasing treatment after perhaps surgery, this, that, and the other. It doesn't go anywhere. There's no long-term fix for this condition. It just gets worse. So I'm not in a great spot. But however, I'm grateful there's been people around the world that actually give a shit. So a handful of people out there in the world, it's actually larger, maybe a good few hundred people around the world have actually given a shit. They thought, this guy's suffering, it's not his fault, and he's done everything he can to get himself in a better position. So people out there have, like, offered money through fundraiser things, so Give, Send, Go, things like that. I've got friends, there's a big net was one of them, Juliet, Kimberly, there's a handful of other people. I don't want to obviously name everyone because some people want to remain anonymous. So that's completely fine. But you know who you are, and I appreciate you. You've made a substantial difference to my life over the last year. But it's not that I don't appreciate it. It's just that the things I want to do in my life now are absolutely diminished. I can't sit in this fucking chair for more than about an hour without agony. When I say agony, I mean, right now I'm in an 8 out of 10 pain. By the end of an hour-long live stream, I'm wincing in pain. There's nothing more I can do. I can't drug myself up more because then I lose part of my next day. Do you see what I mean? So, yeah, I'm sat on several cushions right now just so my spine isn't digging straight into my fucking skull. So, yeah, and there's going to be lots of swear words in this, but I'm just telling the truth because people don't quite understand the seriousness of this condition. It's shit. It is the worst condition to live with besides terminal cancer. That's the only thing worse than this. There's nothing else worse. Trust me. I know, because I've seen people in worse conditions. I wouldn't want that. I don't know how those people live. My condition is also coined as suicide disease, and understandably so. And most people that live with this do try to kill themselves. I'm not surprised. Myself, about March 27th last year, I should have been dead. Had it not been for a text from my brother saying, your newborn niece or soon to be newborn niece is doing well in my sister-in-law's womb. I wouldn't be alive right now. I was beyond planning it. I was carrying the medication in my hands to sit in the bath to then top myself, basically. Had it not been for that and support I've had online, you wouldn't be watching this video right now. That's where I'm at right now. Now, I'm not looking for any unsolicited advice, any at all. Don't tell me to read a book. Don't tell me to buy this supplement. Don't tell me to drink piss. Don't tell me to, you looked into the, I've looked into the fucking lot. It pisses me off because that assumes that I've not tried everything already. It diminishes my efforts to stay alive. So it actually makes it feel worse. So when you actually offer me this bullshit advice, which I've already taken and done myself, it makes things worse. You say, oh, we're not grateful or trying to help. No, people just want to have one up on me to say, oh, well, I know something you don't, because they're cocky cunts. So, no, I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Next thing. Obviously, there are some people out there that do try to help me do give good advice. The thing is, I'm already doing the good advice. There's nothing that exists in the world that I'm not already doing. Anything useful, I'm doing. Trust me. I track everything. I do everything I possibly can. Now, what interventions have I undertaken? I don't even know why I write it down as a note. The lot. Fucking everything. Now, what my condition is, CRPS, that's the one that's fucking killing me. It's not a condition which you die of, unfortunately. You have to live with it. And I've got to be the selfless bastard that goes around life living with it to appease other people so they don't get miserable when I die. That's what I'm at right now. It's fucking irritating. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. So it's basically, as I kind of understand it, and I'm not saying here that I'm an absolute world expert and I know all the answers. I'm saying I know everything there is to know about it, but there's so little because there's fuck all research around it. So anyone that comes to me saying they've got they don't. Then it's impossible. Anyway, it's basically an energy leakage that cannot be replaced, patched up. My energy is effectively triaged away from my body, and its resources being used to manage the pain that I experience daily, therefore elevating fatigue. So even just recording this video is fucking exhausting. I'm out of breath already, and I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like I've just run up a mountain. I'm drained. So yeah, the brain is roughly 2% of the body's total body weight, but it takes up around 20% of the body's cellular energy, or ATP. So you see what I mean? So this advice around supplements and mitochondrial health, and I've done a lot, the peptides, the supplements, the diet, the lot. Things that you guys that are watching this wouldn't even know about. Things that you guys have probably think, that's a thing. Yeah, I've tried it. As if you're sat there thinking in your head like, oh, yeah, I've tried it. I've tried it. Okay, so fuck off. I'm sorry if I'm not swearing at people, but I'm swearing at people that are thinking, no, there's nothing that is around this world, this probably universe that exists that makes it better. It's a multifaceted disease, illness, diagnosis. It's not you take this and it fixes it. It's a multiple pronged attack on my whole fucking nervous system. And it doesn't end ever. Okay? Now, it comes from a place of not really understanding disability or its effects. And people see me and say, how do you manage to train? Well, look at my videos. That's how I manage to train. There's your answer. Don't drain me with your questions saying, but why do you do that? It's all in the videos. I'm transparent. Everything I do is in the videos. You just got to look, go through them. You'll see what I'm doing, you know? Now, it's CRPS has a mechanical, autoimmune, psychological, and biochemical nature. So there's no possibility of a long-term fix. And people say, oh, but with that attitude, you're never going to fix yourself. I'm predicting that right now in the comments below. Someone's probably already got to about 5 minutes into this video. Type that in the comments below. I'm going to say, fuck off, block them. That'll be the end of it. Because they haven't listened. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Fuck me. Now, the issues I have. Well, I'm one of those rare people that happen to have it in their spine. And I've got the scars, pigmentation, and all of the symptoms to prove it. Now, what's difficult for me? Travel's the first thing that comes to mind. It's a constant reminder of what was happened to me. Now, this is a result of what was done to me. It's not my fault what happened. I can't sit on a bus without pain. I can't sit in a car without pain. I have to be lying near enough flat to be sat for any reasonable period of time. Standing on a bus, impossible. So that writes off a lot of my public transport. I'm reliant on Ubers, which costs me something like £8 to £10 per journey each way. Going to the gym currently costs me. I do have support from people online that like donate for fundraisers and things like that. They cost me effectively 20 quid, 15, 20 quid just in transport. The gym, we go to 2 gyms. Let me think. They're each about 2 miles away or less. I would be able to walk them if I had the ability, but I don't. So I can't even cycle there because I formed my bike about 3 times last year, the year before. Just I can't even cycle anywhere. Can't even do that. Shit. Now, one issue I have, I'm not going to point fingers, but it goes without saying who it is. I get constantly probed. Why don't you drive? Well, how are you going to drive if you're prescribed medical cannabis? Your faculties aren't completely there, and you can't feel the sensation in your feet. An absolute danger. So you're telling me you want me to hurt myself and fall off my bike, or fall, or crash the car, just so you can say, "Oh, he drives now." Fucking retarded, morons. I'm at home in pain all the time. I have to sort of arrange things like day to day. I can't just think, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the toilet now and go back in my room." No, I've got to tie that in with other things. Do you see what I mean? So I've got to tie everything around what I do in life to be more efficient. So me being managed well is effectively, well, it's part of my autism, but yeah, I have to be well managed in order to get through this. It's not a case of me just going about my day like anyone else was and thinking, "Oh, I'm going to do what I want to do." No, everything has to be fucking prescribed, organized. There's a complete challenge all day, every fucking day. What else? I don't know. I can't stand very long. I have to slow cook my food because I can't stand the kitchen for long enough. The noise in the kitchen, the bang, 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 plates. So fucking loud. Constant overstimulation. It's draining. I hate loud sounds. It's a living hell. Everywhere I go, people want to like crash, bang, loud noise. Hate it. It's unnerving. It's hell. What else? Public toilets. Oh, Jonathan, at least when you go to the toilet when you're out and about, you got the radar key and you can go to the toilet. For anyone wondering what that is, one here actually. So public toilets you can't access easily unless you got one of these. Problem is, I'm 6'1". How hard do you think the wash basins are when you go to the toilet in a disabled toilet? They're on the fucking floor near enough. Bend down, twist. The things I'm not meant to be doing as someone with a failed spine fusion. Not accessible. I appreciate people that are using these things typically in wheelchairs, so it's not a problem I have with it per se, but it's a challenge that I do live with. You see what I mean? What else? Toilet seats too low. Hell. Cooking. I have to sit on a stool just to cook my fucking food. Just to sit there around my slow cooker and stir my pot with beef, whatever it is. Bit of bone broth. I can't live like a normal person. It's a living nightmare. Healthcare services, wank. Irresponsive, rude, nasty, unsympathetic, disorganized, middle management, bureaucracy, shit. I got absolutely nailed last year by the NHS. I've got 2 scars on this shoulder here, for able to see. So one there, one there. Over 30 hospital appointments I had to go to because they left me with a staph infection. They did nothing about it until it was too late and it got to the top part of my shoulder. Not my fault. And you have to deal with the social conflict. The even response to this video, I'm just sat here now thinking, oh, 18 minutes in, some cunts already probably put in the comments below, you're swearing, whatever it is. Drain. Mental fucking leech. Fuck off. Fuck off. Don't click on the video. I'm actually probably going to put the thumbnail, make it like, fuck off, don't click on this, there's loads of swearing. Then even that will be like, oh, thumbs down. This guy's nasty. Look, sit in my shoes for a day and tell me how nasty I am. Look into the fact that I help so many people for free. Get nothing for it. Sometimes I get a thank you. That's nice. That's about it. My pocketbook is not overwhelming, guys. It's not. I'm not flooding of money. I have to use AI constantly to just deal with social situations. I have to like predictively think and plan and script how I'm going to converse with people. I can't do that all the time. It's draining. It's a living nightmare. I'm gonna get the unsolicited advice. Well, thanks for your concern, Mr. or Mrs. Blah, blah, blah. But I've already tried that. Oh, okay. Well, get well soon. Get well soon is probably one of the worst things to say to someone who's living with a chronic disability. chronic, long-term, doesn't fucking end. There is no get well soon. There's only, are you having a good day or a bad day? And my bad days are horrific. Definitely. Most people kill themselves in my shoes within minutes. You know, it's constant burning for your fucking legs, for your heels, for your fucking ass, for your back. Pain all the time. Then I get like mindless advice. Oh my God. It's a constant having to like say to people, this is what I live with, and it only gets worse. I sit in an Uber, for example. Oh, what did you do to yourself? Fuck off. You're assuming I did this to myself. How fucking dare you even ask? That's like asking someone with cancer who's like had the boob removed or something. They've got like, I don't know, some sort of patch or something, you know, or they've got a pacemaker. Oh, what happened to you? Like, don't ask. It's like asking a lady her age. You just don't. You just don't. It's rude. People don't want to relive their fucking traumas and experience. Yeah, I have had a lot of fucking trauma, obviously. Hence why all the swear words. But I do apologize to people that are watching this and need to get to the point and listen to what I've got to say. But there are swear words because I'm angry. I'm infuriated with how I've been treated by people. I'm fucking infuriated. I'm so deliberate, and I explain I can't do this, I can do this. These are my limitations. This is overwhelming. This isn't overwhelming. I appreciate not everyone can micromanage how they are around me and, you know, deal with my social shit. But read between the lines, guys. I make it so obvious. You know? Don't fucking call me in the middle of the night. It's rude. You know, I don't go calling people at the middle of the night. I think, oh, they're probably having dinner now. I'll leave it till tomorrow. That's what a normal person does, you know? So, yeah, I have to deal with that a lot. Being woken up constantly. It drains your soul. I am a statistical anomaly. And that's not a benefit. It's not something I say of proudness, as pride. It's something I say with an absolute despise. I despise it, you know? I hate it. My positives of the past year. So, yeah. I do have a really, actually, nothing, but I do have a really big global support system. I wouldn't be alive without them. And honestly, sometimes I sit there and think, I'm fucking fortunate. You know, as unfortunate as I am, as horrifying as my life is to live, I do have people out there that actually care about me, who actually try, that actually do something. They don't just say, oh, poor you, try this supplement, read this book. Okay, I almost think like these people like, give me the book, you know, send me the book, give me the money to buy the book, take a screenshot of what you think is going to be crucial towards healing my body, which won't fucking heal. No, just throw away advice and information. It's not helpful. It doesn't come from a place of goodwill. You know, it's mind numbing. So yeah, like I said at the start, the people that I hold truly to my heart, you know who you are. Grateful to be able to walk my dog sometimes, maybe 4 times a week, maybe with a stick. Yeah, use a walking stick despite how big I am. My balance is shit. I can't walk more than, I don't know, 10, 15 meters without sort of like thinking, oh, fuck me, I'm going to fall over in a minute. Because of the dysautonomia, the dystonia, the allodynia, the pain, the balance, the nerves, everything's just shit. It feels like, you know, it feels like I'm walking backwards on a bouncy castle. It's horrible. Yeah, I can walk around the house okay, you know, got handrails to go down the stairs, got stuff, some minor adaptations around the house. Yeah, it helps. I can't live like an old person does. You know, you think I can just go on a holiday? No chance. Not without extreme measures, anyway. So yeah, I'm glad I've got my dog George. He's great. Also, my friend Zbigniew from Poland, he gave me a very, very fair sum of money, actually. So I've been investing that into like chiropractic, care assistant, massage therapy, travel expenses, so one, sauna, pool, gym at the other gym that I use, recovery, rehabilitation, allowing me to still somewhat maintain some kind of inkling of social life, you know? So I'm grateful for that. It means a lot. Yeah, and my training. How do you train, Jonathan? Look at my channel; it's all on there. It's pretty self-explanatory. It's with a great level of thought. If I couldn't train, I've lost my shit a lot sooner, honestly. So yeah, my care assistant Zoe, she helps me a lot of several things which I can't do anymore. So yeah, I have a carer who comes to visit me every week for a few hours, and we might go shopping together. She might sort out my bedding, things that involve like bending, twisting, anything at below like waist level. Imagine, no, it's not. It sounds a bit like weird, but no, I just mean like picking stuff up, basically, stuff like that. If I have to assemble some new ergonomic furniture or something, stuff like that. She helps me understand things, like communicate people. I've got to go to the pharmacy to pick up any medication. And most people actually with my condition are on around 9 prescribed items daily. I use 2. So that speaks volumes about me as a person who's been able to, I'm not a genius, but I've been able to use my brain, which I do seem to somewhat still have, to work out how I can use supplements and peptides to mitigate the damage and reduce the amount of medications that I would otherwise need. So I have some things I can look at and say, oh, I've done quite well there. So I take a lot of pride in that. Now, my condition costs me the lowest end conservative amount. So this is assuming like nothing else comes up. That is a big cost. £8,000 per year. So when you guys are watching this, think to yourself, right, this is my budget each year. Now minus £8,000. So just to stay alive, just to get through. So £8,000, that's, I don't know, several 2-week holidays abroad, several vet bills, several dentistry bills. I have to pay for that myself as well, by the way. £1,500 this summer. There's nothing fucking much wrong with my teeth anyway, so it doesn't make sense. I can't even access NHS stuff, and yeah, I've looked at all of it. There's nothing cheaper I can do. There's nothing around. The UK PIP or disability welfare system, pants, doesn't even cover a third of that. So it doesn't cover a third of it, but the £8,000 is on top of that, even with that bit covered. So you can imagine how much I have to spend myself just to get by. It's absurd. The UK government has not been helpful. I've got to go to a court case some point in the next probably few months just to explain to them why a 6'1", 30-year-old male, very heavily muscled, can't live the way other people do. It's going to be a fucking nightmare. Fucking nightmare. I'm probably not going to get the help I need either. That's the truth. The stigma of being a bodybuilder is enormous. People don't like bodybuilders. They hate it. It makes them actually realize what they can't do themselves. I don't think everyone should be a bodybuilder at all. I think it's a very strange thing to do. I like it because it gives me a sense of pacing, gives me some control in my life. I think I can do which I enjoy. It gives me a form of meditation. So without that, fuck life off. That wouldn't be happening. No chance. Despite this, I'm still a productive member of the community, still putting out novel information, still providing much more bodybuilding content related to carnivore diet and keto diet than pretty much anyone else online. Fact, evident, can be proven. Look at my YouTube channel. Offering some of the best coaching in the world for what I do specifically as well. I'm proud of that. And I'm very lucky to have pretty much entirely long-term clients. Got lots of testimonials online. Yeah, I'm good at what I do. So I'm proud of that. Now, I'm also a moderator of the Carnivore Bodybuilding Facebook group, which is run by my friend Rob Goodwin, who I'm doing live streams with intermittently every probably 2 weeks or so. I'm seen generally as a trusted source of information. I fucking hope so, because I take a lot of time and pride in what I do. I don't fuck around. I take this shit seriously. People that watch my videos know I take this shit seriously. So I know that they're spending their hard-earned money on me to make sure that, they get the results they want. So when they send me the check-ins, I'm thinking, I'm not quite sure, right? Let's pull up this image of them on the screen so I can see it bigger, so I can really pinpoint what's going wrong with their body or what's happening. Are they inflamed? Is their gut inflamed? I need to know. These people are spending, I charge way less than most of people out there. some of the guys out there, coaches, are fucking ripping you off, and it's embarrassing. I do take a lot of pride, and it's like I'm coaching myself in a way. Like it's life or death for me, honestly. Without that money, I'm fucked. Can't afford the medication, the private medication I have to use. So yeah. Also able to guest speak at some events. So I'm looking forward to doing that in the summer at the Great British Meetup. So that's a rock solid concrete guarantee that I'm going to be doing the Great British Meetup. I believe it's June the 13th, 14th, roughly that sort of weekend period. That will be held, I believe, in Somerset, I think in or near Glastonbury. That's run by Carl and George from, I think Carl's YouTube name is Primal Lifestyle. I might be wrong, apologies. George is George Good Enough, I believe, on YouTube. So yeah, but that's to look forward to as well. In spite of that, I still compete as a bodybuilder at the highest level I possibly can. That's even achievable in this country. This year I'm hoping to win the British finals. So what I'm kind of hoping this year is I can win that in the disabled category. And kind of look back, and it'll be nice to have that feather in my cap just to know I maximised. I did what people think wouldn't be possible. Carnivore bodybuilding at the very highest level with disabilities. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, that's my horrifying carnivore story. I still follow the carnivore diet, even though it doesn't fix me. I still absolutely believe in it. I've seen way too many positive testimonials with clients, and I've seen some benefits myself, of course. I'm able to speak in front of the camera now for 30 plus minutes straight, living with autism, chronic fatigue, and a spine that's destroyed. So give me some fucking credit, you know? And that's one thing I want to point out as well is I do not get nearly enough credit from my peers online. I do from a lot of people like Stephen, Richard, Phil, a few other creators, but you know, I do get credit, but it's a lot of the top dogs, apart from Anthony Chafee, he's a great guy. A lot of the top dogs out there in the carnivore space, they don't want to know me. And I wonder why. Novel information. I stay ahead of the curve, just like we all should. We all should strive for the best. And pass that forward. I think that's critical. It's really important. And in my defense, I was left unsupervised today, which is absolutely true. I don't think there's anyone in the house, hence why I'm swearing so much. And anyway, yeah, that's my carnivore story. So if you manage to make it this far through, thanks very much for watching. Hopefully I've not upset too many people. My aim is to be a positive light in this community online. And I appreciate I'm not for everyone. I am quite, what's the word? I'm quite challenging, but my information's solid. The help I put out is respected, and it's factual, and I take a lot of pride in what I do. And thanks very much as well for the followers that do follow me still, and that bother to sort of click like on the videos. Some guys out there even send me emails from time to time to say, thanks for this, it's very informative and helpful. So yeah, like I said, keep staying ahead of the curve, keep trying your hardest, and don't let people get you down like they get me down. Try to be strong, try to be stoic, and let's hope for a very positive 2026. And hopefully this time next year we'll be millionaires. If you ever watched Early Fools and Horses? No, that's a British sort of thing. You guys might find that funny if you're from the US. But yeah, have a good one, guys, and I'll see you guys very soon. Take care.